Suzanne here. Welcome to Excel Intuition's AND function example 1 video. First, let's take a look at the definition of the AND function. This is what it looks like. The word and in parentheses are logical test arguments. It can have up to 255 logical test arguments inside of an AND function. If all of the logical tests evaluate to true, then the outcome of the AND function will be true. If any of the logical test arguments evaluate to false, the outcome of the function will be false. Now we're going to jump to an example using this function. In this worksheet, we've got a mini report using demographic data gathered by the census for the 2021 time period. And one of the values in that census data estimates the percent of persons in poverty in communities and in the U.S. as a whole. So in this mini table, we have two columns in which you can pick city names and then the persons in poverty percent of those two different cities. Up here, we have that value for the U.S. as a whole. And if you have your own copy of this companion workbook, which I recommend, then you can examine the demographic data in the workbook also. And there's a link showing where it comes from. So to illustrate use of the AND function, we have two columns here. One says both cities have a lower percent than the U.S. And the other column says both cities have a higher percent than the U.S. And this is what the AND function constructed for this purpose looks like. We've got a test saying B8, the percent value in column B, is less than the value in column F for the U.S. And we have another logical argument saying that percent value in column C is less than the value in column F for the U.S. If both of those tests are true, then the AND function will result in a true value. Otherwise, it'll be false. And we can see here that the result is false, and we do see that neither of these has a lower percent than the U.S. Now let's look at this one. This says both cities have a higher percent than the U.S. And here our test takes the value in column B and asks, is it greater than the value for the U.S. in F5? And is the value in column C greater than the value for the U.S. in F5? If both of those are true, then the AND function is going to result in true. And in this case, we see that it does. Thank you.